The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Out wide left, it's Becker. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. To the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play. Sets his feet, it's Brady. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down.
And now if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
Snapped on 4th down. Look out. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, and that one stings, right? Like, you're a receiver, it's 4th down, understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops are big, and some are bigger. And that was a big one on 4th down to drop that football when he had the 1st down.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Red Raiders, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fighting off the defender. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Uncorks it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
And I see what the quarterback saw. He saw man-to-man coverage on the outside. Give my guy a chance to win. But the DB won. Great job staying glued to the wide receiver, seeing the ball when it's coming, and batting it down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The handoff. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. To the air, it's Brady. Left side, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that.
Caught, and he's got room. Smacks him with the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Couldn't set his feet.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
2nd and long here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Running inside. It's Cobb. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Mayava. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give. All over him immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. Fights off a defender. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Brady. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Out wide left, it's Johnson. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. Grabs it in the middle. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job by this offense. I love it. They were aggressive, moved down the field, got the touchdown, broke the 0-0 seal. This game has not been high-flying by any stretch, but that's how you finish a first half.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Fresh center downs going to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Left side, it's Matthews. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Going to the run to start this second half. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Brady. They're working that left side. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Making the adjustment on the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Under pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Buys time to his left. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Powers through the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Moves to his right. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Brady. Fires to the middle. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And boy, was that last missed field goal huge. That keeps these guys in the game if they can get something going on offense right now. A little old-school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
Second down to the air. Makes the grab. It's Clark. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Give to the fullback. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. And it's a sack. Will kick off first, and here we go. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Corners are walked up tight. Quick give. It's Dickey. Shows him the stiff arm. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They want to run this quarterback. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Back to pass, it's Brady. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second and long here. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Hits inside, it's Dickey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Long way to go on second down. The give to the back. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Trying to get started. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Brady. Lets it fly. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. Touchdown, Penn State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Jalen Russell. Rushes on. On a little time, lets it go. Intercepted, and the defense is set. The Nittany Lions headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the ground game. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurt.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. Going deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And wings it incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because you know kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Moore. Hauls it in. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Hansen. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss. Really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moore with the play fake. Escapes the pressure going right. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
How in the world did he miss that? Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From deep, it's Wingo. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Time to take a shot. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. In traffic, it's Harbor. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
As they come over the football, 1 minute to go here in the first. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Johnson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Drops back on first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but two, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Brady. Right side, it's Hansen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Needs it here on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here's more to throw. Left side is Lofton. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Moore will throw. Shoots it to the left. All by himself. He's loose on the left. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And, man, that's a really good job by this quarterback. Seeing the spacing. Running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and, man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance, starts chewing up yards, and makes the big play for this offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Here's an example of bend but don't break defense. And yeah, they've given up some yards on this drive, but after that big sack, they've now set up 3rd and long, and now they've got an opportunity to finally get off the field.
More play action. They're all over it. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let them out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the return, it's ball. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Runs through the tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down coming up. Changing the routes with his receivers. The give to the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country, and his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now it's come to fruition. Defenses have such a hard time bringing him down. This defense is going to have to do a better job gang tackling as this game goes on.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Brady. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
It's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defensively, you know you're going up against one of the best receivers in the game. 4 vertical is something you've seen on film a lot, and defensively, you're going to have to mix and match your coverages to try to slow this dude down.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dante Moore. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. They'll need a bunch on second down. Moore to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Another incompletion on third down.
And, man, this offense is human. How about that, man? Like, first 3 drives, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. Finally don't execute at a high level, and that's a welcome sight for this defense. Finally giving up no points on a drive, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully getting the ball.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They'll send the back in motion. Moore to the air again. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
The give to the left side. Can't get him to the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab.